So I was probably about 4 when I started verbalizing the fact that I was trans, but obviously I wasn't saying I'm trans when I was 4, but I was kind of saying stuff like, oh, I wish I was a girl to my mum. And I remember like going to sleep at night and like praying that I'd wake up a girl. But when I got to puberty and my body started changing in ways that just wasn't right for me, and I became very suicidal, very like depressed, very like dysphoric with my body. And that's when I knew that it wasn't just enough to be feminine, it's that I was female. I like really resented my femininity and my transness, and I really tried my absolute best not to be trans, and I removed like all the parts of me that I hated, so all the feminine parts of me. I was 21 at the time, and I looked in my mirror. I was like dead behind the eyes. I'm gonna kill myself, like this is gonna kill me. And I was like, I need to transition, I need to do this. And I know it's gonna be hard, but like transition, and if you can't hack it, then kill yourself, which sounds really dark, but it's the truth. I would say a Hail Mary before I left the house every single day, because I was just being attacked that much, like physically, verbally, sexually. Like I was having bricks thrown at me where I lived. I could tell he was like trying to flirt with me, and then I was like, oh, he doesn't realize I'm trans. The game is up, like he's gonna switch. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. I was so scared. And when I spoke, he realized, and there were like 3 boys, and they were like all drunk. And they went up to everyone and were like, that's a man, da 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 da. He turned physical, he came up and grabbed my boobs. After it happened, no one even like asked me, am I okay? So usually people sitting down with me are quite wary at the start, a bit standoffish and a bit like, I'm not quite sure about this. They might be calling me he, they might be like asking rude questions. But I will say this, is the perfect time to make those mistakes and to ask those wrong questions and to say those wrong things, because I can teach you in this safe space that is my salon. If you can't feel my humanity when I'm holding your hands and we're like talking and like I'm having a conversation and I'm looking in your eyes and you're asking about my childhood and I'm telling you about how I was attacked, like if you can't feel my humanity, then like you're a psychopath, but I can't win you over, like it's not gonna happen. It's been the most requested every year, but yet Unicode, who are the people who decide what emojis make the cut every year for the updates, have known it's been the most requested every year, but yet still create stupid emojis that no one ever uses or wants, but won't give a substantial sized community their flag, which is like, flags matter, representation matters. And yet they're giving us soup cans and toboggans and a lobster. Like we got a lobster this year, and lobsters are cute and stuff. But I was like, do you know what, let's hijack the lobster, and until we get a trans symbol, let's make the lobster our trans symbol, because lobsters are genandromorphic, which means they can be both, they can have both male and female characteristics. It's like a book of ready-made sisterhood, and the reason I made it is because I didn't have a sister figure going through transition, and I really struggled because I was doing it alone and I didn't have anyone to like be like, oh babes, this is how you, I don't know, cover a 5 o'clock shadow, or this is how you deal with transphobia in the street or whatever. I needed someone to like be that big sister figure for me. So I wanted to make sure that the next generation of girls have a big sister.